In this video, what we're going to talk about is trading the other side of the market, the bear market. This is where people will hold the most amount of bags and be the most frustrated at the bottom. All right? Bear markets slaughter. So in these types of markets, you've got to become the watcher, because you're going to tweak your settings more so during this market, or have tighter settings in this market than you did in a bull run, because the bull market you expected it to go up. In a bear market, you're expecting it to potentially go down, but you also have opportunities to buy in and out of it. You have to pay more attention to the bot now if you don't want to have a ton of bags. So what I've done in one of my videos, which was gunbotting the bear, I talked about seasons of a trade. Now, Bitcoin has seasons. Bitcoin has a season in which there seems to be repeated, systematic time slots in which Bitcoin has done the same trend over and over again. So here I have in red January. So January, February, you see that the market took a little dip. Here is January again, right? Taking a little dip. Here is January again, taking a little dip. So this is now, let's say here is July, taking a dip. Here is June and some of July taking a little dip. Here is June and July taking a little dip. Here is September taking a dip. Here is August and a little bit in September taking a little dip. Here is again September taking a dip. Yes, it has spikes, but it has always had spikes towards the end of September. There's an August run up until about November. Wait, there's a dip right there in November, right? And then I said, hey, let's go look back in history and see if that happened before. So if you see here is a dip in November. Let's go here. What's this red? It goes here. Let's see, right here, October, November. The first week of November, here's a dip back here. Can we find, no, I think that's it. So if we go 2015, November, dip. We go 2016, November, dip, right here in November. So what am I expecting in 2017? I'm expecting in 2017 to have a dip with a run-up happening. So here's a little run-up in December to get back to that January dip action that's happened in this position. Planning your trade, thinking that, hey, the market could dip on me because Bitcoin is the leader. Over 45% of the market movement is controlled by Bitcoin. So if I know Bitcoin has seasons, and I know that there's runs and there's ebbs and flows in this river, then I'm going to prepare for it, because Bitcoin is the stream. If the stream is going up, all the fish go up with the stream. If the stream is going down, all the fish are going down with the stream. Treat every coin just like the fish inside the river that is Bitcoin. That it's controlled, they are controlled by the movement of the major stream. So that's why in your bear market, you should probably be thinking, if I know, all right, it's September 30th right now, and if I go to September and I see we have dippages, wait, here, October, a run. I can plan to say, maybe I can start loosening up my settings, because wait a minute, here it is. This is me looking at this at September 25th, the end of September going into October, and look what Bitcoin's already done. it's already starting to make this movement after its dip to begin to maybe make a run upwards. So I can start thinking about maybe I can loosen up my second settings to catch some of this on the coins that will move with Bitcoin. So now you could go into your settings and maybe loosen up the Bollinger Band to not be 5%. Maybe you can loosen it up a bit so that you can catch these tighter runs going up. Or maybe you keep them the same. But that is up to you. You're going to have to test to make sure that you're not holding bags, because remember, when that river turns back down, you don't want to have your price be purchased up here and having to wait for it to come back. All right? So that's explanation of how you trade with the bot, or the thought process and some of the fundamentals you need to be thinking about in a bear market. Tighten up your settings in a bear, allowing yourself, like I said, the 5%. Tighten up your settings so you can reduce the amount of bags that you potentially will hold through the market. That is what I've been doing to get through this market, not holding the bags. Now, will I loosen up my settings thinking that it's going to make a run? Potentially.